Hello! I was asked to do a quick tutorial on how to set up a token for a spell effect like this. So if I drop this onto the map, boom, fog cloud. It's the correct size. I can drop it into the background layer and it'll just work. And I have several of these set up, you can see here. So 20-foot radius for your fireballs, spells like that. Hunger of Hadar, other stuff that's 20-foot radius. Yeah, absolutely. It's very easy. So add a character. You're going to want to make that character editable in all players' journal, controllable by all players. So any player can drag this out from the sidebar and drop it in. Name it after whatever you're going to do. So we could call this Fireball, whatever. Save it. All right. Next, you're going to want to upload a token. Decorations, spell effects. Let's just take this one again. So, advanced, just set the dimensions to what size you want it. Fireball's 8x8. So, set an 8x8 circle. Great. Close that off. Now, obviously, you could get like a token that's designed to look like fire, and that would be cooler. But for now, let's just keep going. Now what we want to do actually is we want to go into this token and we want to link it to the fireball token. So A, B, C, D, E, F, fireball. Save changes. And now edit. And click the token. You select the token. Save changes. Boom. You're done. So now, if anybody ever wants to cast fireball, they just drag fireball onto the map. And now they've got a perfectly sized token for fireball. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And I can show you actually. Let's rejoin as player. So if I come into the player's view of the journal, I can see all these spells. And I can see fireball. And I can drop fireball onto the map as a player. And then I can sit here and futz around with a specific positioning. So let's say I want to cast Wall of Fire. I can just drag in a bunch of these wall tokens. I can, rotate them as a player. So as the dungeon master, you're controlling a lot of things. Sitting there and setting up a player's spells can be really tedious. So having this set up can be really helpful. I do want to thank Will Muzzy, who drew a lot of the art that I'm using for these tokens. And they have a Patreon for Paper Braids, which is a D&D token Patreon. It's an incredibly great tokens. I mean, I use them for my games, so that's where a lot of the art's coming from. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope that helps.